Hey, yo. What's poppin', gang? We back with another reaction. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, man. So we got some more crazy new, and it's crazy how the universe works. It's crazy how the universe works. Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this? All right. So there's more news in the way of Kendrick Lamar and Doechii actually, which is actually kind of dope, man. I don't really see them together very much. I'm not saying that they need to be, but I think this is really dope. And I also think it's really dope to kind of pay attention to where this is going to be taking place. I feel like there's still jabs being thrown. There's still a whole lot. People gonna say it's not a diss. It's not about Drake. I get it. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying we gotta sometimes just pay attention to the clue. Just look at what's happening in front of us. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. I appreciate all of the love, man. Y'all got us literally about to hit 31K already, man. Thank y'all so much for all of the support. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on the notification bell so you guys know when we go live. You guys can follow me at all my socials here, man. And you guys can join the free Discord. I appreciate it. But let's go ahead and tap in. So Billboard is reporting Kendrick Lamar and Doechii lead Australia's Spilt Milk lineup. Now, personally, I have never heard of this festival, but it is in Australia. It's actually in Australia. Somebody I know had a concert or a tour that was going on in Australia. Who was it? Damn, I forgot. Anyway, from a fresh from a year off, Australian festival Spilt Milk has returned with one of their biggest lineups to date. So it seemed like they actually took a year off. And because of the year that Kendrick and Doechii are having, they say, yo, you know what? Let's bring it back, but let's bring it back with these artists, which I think is fire. So Australian music festival Spilt Milk has returned from a fallow year with what is shaping up to be one of the country's biggest touring events in 2025. So is this just the day? Like, is this a festival day, or is this some sort of like mini tour that they got going on? Let me know in the comments if you guys are familiar with this. I'm not. Confirming its 2025 lineup on Friday, May 2nd. The Spilt Milk Festival has announced that the 4-date affair, I just got to keep reading, the 4-date affair will be headlined by Kendrick Lamar and Doechii. So I also noticed that it's not just a headlining event with Kendrick Lamar, it's a co-headline, which I think is fire, man, because like I said, we had this whole thing where people saying that Kendrick wasn't, you know what I'm saying, planting no money trees and he wasn't giving back. And it seems like he's lifting up, he's holding up and lifting up the women in the camp as well and standing side by side with them and not over them in any sense of the word. We could see that with him and SZA on this Grand National Tour, which I think is absolutely fire. So a headline by Kendrick Lamar and Doechii with Sarah Landry, Dominic Fike, and Schoolboy Q. I'm not really familiar with Sarah Landry and Dominic Fike. Of course, I know who Schoolboy Q is. Rounding out the top line, while Lamar's appearance will be his first Australian visit since 2022. Why is that? Is it the Petty King, or is it just a coincidence? And I keep saying this too, right? I keep saying this. It's even worse if it's not planned and it's just the universe. If it's just the universe that's happening and things are just lining up the way that they line up because that's just the way the Lord works, it's even scarier than if he actually planned this out this way. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. And the other headliners have previously performed on Australian soil. Doechii will make her debut visit to the country as part of the festival. So this is the first time they'll get a chance to witness Doechii. David, Nessa Barrett, and Somber also joined Australian producer Skin on Skin as second-tier additions, while international names such as Rebecca Black and Chance Pena joined local acts the Dregs, the Ryans, Nina Geraci, and more. Lamar's high-profile addition to the festival is something of a coup for the event, which first launched in 2016 as a one-day affair in the county's capital, Canberra. So I think what this is why this is so dope. This is why this is so dope. Check this out. We're going to be covering this. We're going to be watching the event. I'm not sure if they're going to stream it, but I know as far as hip hop news and hip hop media is concerned, all the eyes are going to be on this event. And not to say that people wouldn't have paid attention to this event taking place in Australia if he wasn't on there. I'm just saying that at least it's now magnified. And you know why that's really dope? Because the people who don't know who Rebecca Black is, Chance Pena, the Dregs, the Ryans, Nina Hirachi, it's the same way, or Nina Geraci, hopefully I'm saying that right. It's the same way as when I go to a festival, like we have a festival out here called Lollapalooza. You guys are aware of it. If you're not, it's a festival that takes place every year, I believe in August, in the city in Chicago. And there's always a main headlining event, but there's several. I mean, you talking like I don't know if it's hundreds, but it seems like hundreds of different artists that are on the bill who I have no idea who they are. But because I'm there early and I'm chilling and I'm waiting for my, artists to go on, I stop at all these different places and I take in that music and I listen to that music. So what this is going to do is shine the light on all of these other artists who might not have gotten that same type of light had Kendrick Lamar and Doechii not been added to this bill, which is why I think it's dope, because it's helping other artists who might not be seen otherwise. After 3 years of events, the festival expanded to Gold Coast and regional Victorian city, Ballarat, in 2019, with the likes of Churches, Khalid, and Juice WRLD appearing on the lineup. The Ballarat, I think that's crazy. Like Khalid and Juice, like Juice obviously is no longer with us. He's also a Chicago native, which is crazy. But Khalid, I feel like he had such a crazy run. Somebody needs to do a story on Khalid and what happened to him, because that Location song was everywhere, and I think he had a couple of dope follow-up songs, but for some reason, nobody knows. Well, at least he's not in the public eye like that anymore. And if he's still making music, let me know what music he's made that you listen to, and if it's dope, I'll definitely check it out. The Ballarat edition of Spilt Milk, excuse me. The Ballarat edition of Spilt Milk will also serve as Juice WRLD's final performance before passing just 1 week later. Wow, I had no idea. Rest in peace to Juice, man. Kids, please stay away from the drugs, man. The festival returned from a COVID-induced hiatus in 2022, though announced they will be taking another year off in 2024. Sorry, Pookies, we couldn't get you the Spilt Milk you deserve this year, event organizers wrote in July. So I'm going to dip for a bit and come back when I can make all your dreams come true. And did they not do that? How many people in Australia are going to be excited to see Kendrick in Australia? At the time, concerns were raised for the future of Spilt Milk given the cancellation of other high-profile festivals such as Splendor in the Grass, though organizers confirmed on May 1st that it would return in December 2025. The 4-date affair will take place across Ballarat, Perth, Canberra, and the Gold Coast between December 6th and December 14th. Now, I know I joked about it in the beginning, right? Like, I really know I joked about it in the beginning. I'm going to keep joking about it because bro canceled his tour, Anita Max win in Australia, and then now you got Kendrick Lamar saying, you know what, I'm going to take that too. You bring up the Super Bowl, we perform at the Super Bowl. You bring up the Grammys, we get all the Grammys. You have a tour out there, you cancel yours, you know what, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do something for the city that's even crazier. So I think it's crazy. But this is the flyer. I kind of wanted to take a quick look at it. You got Kendrick Lamar and Doechii up there, Sarah Landry, Dominic Fike, and Schoolboy Q. A couple of other artists that I'm not really sure of. And it looks like there's, some artists that are on here too. So pre-sale access goes live Thursday, May 8th. So this is not taking place until December, I believe. Yeah, it starts Saturday, December 6th through the 14th, but you can already start getting tickets. Listen, I know there's some diehard Kendrick fans If y'all are taking a trip to Australia to go see, bro, let me know in the comments. Listen, I'd love to go check it out, but I'm probably not going to be flying all the way to Australia to go check this out. And I think at this time, too, we might even have some new music that he might be performing or something like that as well. Let me know if y'all think we're going to get some new music before then, too. But listen, man, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Spilt Milk, Kendrick Lamar, Doechii are headlining it, taking place in December. Pre-sale access goes live on Thursday. Listen, make sure y'all hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me at all my socials if you guys haven't done that already. You guys can join the Discord. It's absolutely free. I will see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.